written by Yoko Ogawa. It's nighttime in Kyoto. The city changes, becoming mysterious and exciting. Lanterns glow warmly, coloring the old streets in orange and yellow light. There's a quiet energy in the air, a mix of faraway music and hushed talking. A light wind carries the smell of incense and jasmine flowers through the city. It's a night for secrets, quiet dreams, and adventures waiting to happen. She moved through the crowd easily, her laughter echoing in the narrow streets. Her eyes were bright and curious, taking in everything the night offered. Every step she took seemed to spread joy, a love for life that drew people to her.
Her hair, decorated with cherry blossom pins, shimmered under the lanterns, making her look almost magical. She was full of energy, a force of nature, and the night was hers to enjoy.
He watched her from the other side of the crowded street, his heart beating faster. He was captivated by her energy, her free spirit, the way she embraced the night. She was like a breath of fresh air, a burst of color in a world that often felt too normal, too boring.
He wanted to know her, to understand the mysteries in her bright eyes and happy laughter. He knew he had to meet her, even for a short time, to feel the warmth of her amazing presence.
It seemed like fate had a plan. He found himself next to her at a busy outdoor sake bar, their shoulders touching as they both looked at the lantern-lit menu.
She turned to him, her eyes sparkling with amusement, and for a moment, he forgot to breathe. They shared a laugh, a look that said they understood each other, and then, as if it were the most natural thing, she invited him to join her.
He said yes, his heart feeling light, and their adventure began, fueled by sake and the promise of a special night.
The night was like a dream, a mix of laughter, chance meetings, and shared moments of pure joy. The city was alive with an energy that was almost palpable. Every corner turned, revealing a new adventure waiting to be experienced. The air was filled with the sounds of chatter, music, and the occasional burst of laughter, creating a symphony of urban life that was both exhilarating and comforting. They walked through the maze-like streets, their way lit by paper lanterns and the moon's soft light. The lanterns cast a warm, inviting glow, making the cobblestone paths look like something out of a fairy tale. Each step they took seemed to bring them closer together, their hands brushing occasionally, sending sparks of connection between them.
Wow, look at this place. It's like being in a different world. The architecture, the ambience, everything feels so timeless and magical. It's as if we've stepped back in time to an era where life was simpler, yet filled with its own kind of beauty and charm.
Yeah, it's incredible. I never imagined a place like this could exist. It's like every corner we turn, there's something new and breathtaking to discover. The way the lights play off the buildings, the way the people move and interact, it's all so mesmerizing.
They found hidden courtyards where geishas practiced their graceful dances, their movements as smooth and elegant as flowing water. The sight was almost hypnotic, the geishas' kimonos fluttering like delicate petals in the breeze. It was a rare glimpse into a world of tradition and artistry that felt both foreign and familiar. They shared steaming bowls of ramen in a small family-owned restaurant, the air filled with the smell of spices and the quiet talk of happy customers. The ramen was rich and flavorful, each bite a comforting reminder of the simple pleasures in life. The restaurant itself was cozy and inviting, a perfect refuge from the bustling streets outside.
This ramen is amazing. I could eat this every single day. The broth is so rich and the noodles are perfectly cooked. It's like a hug in a bowl. I can't believe we've never tried this place before. It's definitely going on our list of favorites.
I know, right? It's the best I've ever had. The flavors are so complex and satisfying. It's like every ingredient has a story to tell. I can't wait to come back here and try more of their dishes. This place is a hidden gem.
They even found themselves caught up in a lively street festival. The air filled with music, dancing, and the tempting smell of grilled yakitori. The festival was a riot of colors and sounds, with people of all ages coming together to celebrate. The energy was infectious, and they couldn't help but join in the festivities, dancing and laughing with the crowd. Each experience, each meeting brought them closer, creating a bond of shared adventure and unspoken understanding. It was as if the city itself was weaving their stories together, creating a tapestry of memories that would last a lifetime. they felt a deep sense of connection, not just to each other, but to the place and the people they encountered.
I'm really glad we came here. This trip has been everything I hoped for and more. It's like we've discovered a whole new world together. I can't wait to see what other adventures await us.
Me too. Tonight has been magical. It's one of those nights that we'll remember forever. The kind of night that makes you feel alive and grateful for every moment. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else with anyone else.
As the night went on, the city of Kyoto transformed into a realm of twinkling lights and soft murmurs. The streets, once bustling with the day's activities, now exuded a serene calmness, inviting wanderers to explore its hidden corners. They found themselves at the Gion Fountain, a place where time seemed to stand still. The gentle cascade of water created a soothing melody, blending harmoniously with the distant sounds of the city, its falling water a peaceful sound amidst the city's energy. The fountain's glow illuminated their faces, casting a soft light that made the moment feel almost magical. They sat by the fountain, their laughter fading into a comfortable silence. The world around them seemed to blur, leaving just the two of them in a bubble of tranquility. It was a silence that spoke volumes, a shared understanding that words could never capture.
It's so peaceful here. The chaos of the day seemed like a distant memory replaced by the gentle rhythm of the water and the soft glow of the lights.
He watched her as she looked at the water, her reflection shimmering on its surface. In the quietness, he saw a different side to her, one that was rarely visible in the hustle and bustle of daily life, a hint of vulnerability beneath her carefree exterior. She seemed lost in thought, the weight of the world briefly on her shoulders. He wanted to reach out, to comfort her, but something stopped him. Perhaps it was the fear of breaking the fragile moment they were sharing.
Sometimes I just need a moment like this. A moment to breathe, to reflect, and to find peace amidst the chaos. It's in these quiet moments that I find clarity and strength.
He realized then that everyone, even the most cheerful people, had their own hidden sadness, their own private struggles. It was a sobering thought, one that made him see the world in a new light. It was a reminder that everyone is fighting their own battles, often unseen and unspoken. He felt a newfound empathy for those around him, understanding that beneath the surface, everyone had their own story.
I understand. We all have those moments. Moments where we need to pause, to reflect, and to find solace in the stillness. Moments that remind us of our shared humanity, of the silent battles we all face, and the strength we find in moments of stillness.
As the first light of dawn began to color the sky in pink and gold, they found themselves standing by the Kamo River, the night's magic slowly disappearing with the approaching day. They said goodbye, a mix of gratitude and bittersweet longing in their eyes.
Thank you for tonight, it was unforgettable.
No thank you, I'll never forget it.
He watched her walk away, her figure disappearing into the growing light. She had shown him the city, and himself, in a new way, reminding him of the beauty that could be found in unexpected places.
Goodbye, and thank you.
As he walked back to his apartment, the early morning air was crisp and filled with the promise of a new day. The streets of Kyoto, still bathed in the soft glow of dawn, seemed to whisper secrets of the past and dreams of the future. The city slowly waking up around him, with shopkeepers beginning to open their doors and the aroma of fresh pastries wafting through the air, felt like a symphony of life starting anew. He carried the memory of her laughter, her spirit, her love for life etched into his heart. Every corner of Kyoto seemed to echo with her presence, reminding him of the joy and spontaneity she brought into his life. He realized that Kyoto, with its old streets and hidden wonders, was more than just a city. It was a living, breathing entity that held stories of countless souls who had walked its paths. It was a place where magic happened if you were open to it. The magic wasn't in grand gestures, but in the small everyday moments that often went unnoticed.
Kyoto, you truly are magical. Your charm lies in the way you blend the old with the new, the traditional with the modern, creating a tapestry of experiences that are both timeless and unique.
He knew that he would remember the lessons of that night forever, a reminder that sometimes, the most profound truths come from the simplest of moments. It was in these quiet reflections that he found clarity and purpose. The most amazing adventures came from the simplest of encounters, A smile from a stranger, a shared laugh, or a fleeting moment of connection could change the course of a day, or even a life. And he knew with a new certainty that he would continue to seek out these moments. The city had taught him to be open to the unexpected, to embrace the unknown with a sense of wonder and curiosity. He would continue to look for the magic, the beauty in the everyday. The simple act of walking through the streets, observing the world around him, had become a source of inspiration and joy. The unexpected adventures that life had to offer, just like the girl with stardust in her hair had taught him. She had shown him that life was full of surprises, and that the most beautiful moments often came when least expected. He would carry her lessons with him, always. Her spirit, her zest for life, had left an indelible mark on his soul.
Here's to more adventures, wherever they may lead, to the magic that awaits around every corner and the beauty that lies in the journey itself.
The rising sun lit up the rooftops of Kyoto, promising a new day. A day filled with endless possibilities and the promise of new adventures.